Good morning, you're very welcome back. Now, all morning, Derek has been at St. Setton's Secondary School in Ballyfermot ahead of SNA Appreciation Day.
That's the one.
Boom.
He's been chatting to parents, students and teachers about the important work that SNAs do in schools. How are you getting on, Derek?
Yes, good morning team. As you mentioned there, Tommy, we're live here at St. Setton's Secondary School, right across the moor, just down the road from you here in Ballyfermot, celebrating our SNAs. We're joined now by Special Needs Assistant. We've got Karen Maguire, we've got Mum, Brenda Cummins. Also, we have Leo and Dan, two students here behind us. We'll catch up with the boys in a few moments' time. But Karen, we'll start with you because you're an SNA teacher. How many years now?
I'm doing it 12 years now and I absolutely love it. Every day is different. It's an absolute pleasure to be working with the students, to be on their journey to get through school. Just love it. It's a privilege. I wish I had it done sooner.
You're in school now how many years?
St. Setton's School will be 3 years open, so I've worked in Ballyfermot for 12 years. I love the kids in Ballyfermot. They've loads of energy, great characters. They keep you on your toes, they keep you busy, they get me steps in. And it's just one of the best things I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, talk us through your daily routine then. What does it involve?
Well, it starts off, my daily routine is I like to meet the students first thing in the morning because I like to see how they are, how was the night, how they get on through the night and stuff like that, because that has a really big effect on them in school the next day. And then if there's anything that's worrying them, try to ease their worries, and we start off. And if the day doesn't work out for them, I always say to them, we start again the next day. Do you know that way? But and I like seeing them coming into school. It's hard for them to come through the front door, but I try to be a friendly face for them, the first person to see.
And Karen, I suppose as an SNA teacher, I mean, every student is different and every student has different needs.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I mean, they're all unique, but we all have the same worries at the end of the day. Like, they're no different than any other teenager in the country. They have worries. It's like, school can be a stressful place, high anxiety, but it's my job to make sure they get through the day the best possible way.
Now, you don't diagnose kids, but obviously you are the eyes and ears on the ground, and you can pick up stuff that maybe parents or teachers mightn't spot.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually in St. Setton's, we actually work as a big team. So if I have a concern about a student, I just pass it on to our set teams. One of the teachers is down the back there, and they always listen to what we have to say. Like, I always feel well supported in the school by management, teachers and my fellow colleagues.
Brenda, you're a mum here. Jake is in the school. Tell us, who is his SNA?
Stephanie and Miriam. They work very closely with Jake. When Jake first came to St. Setton's, he was jumping the walls, running off, not being in school, and then we got him assessed and he was diagnosed with ADHD, and then all the SNAs were put in place, and since they've been put in place, he's been brilliant. He's settled down in the school, and I feel that the SNAs are there for him, not only for in school, but for if there's something happening at home. Like, because I got a diagnosis early in March and they were there for him and they listened to his worries about me. But thankfully everything's all right now, and like, they are. But there's not enough SNAs in the school. We do need more. And they do a great job, and I don't even think they know how important they are to the students. I really don't believe that they know how important they are to each of the students that they deal with.
And how do you feel knowing that Jake has this support now from the SNAs when he comes into school each day?
I know that Jake is going to be in school, and then when Jake comes home from school, I'm at home. And the routine he has now in the school, I continue that routine at home, and it has worked for us this year and last year since the diagnosis, and he's just been brilliant, and the school are brilliant. The teachers, the SNAs, the principals, they've just been amazing.
And as you mentioned, there obviously isn't enough SNAs, and you're very lucky in the fact that Jake has actually two here in the school.
Yeah, I am lucky. They work with Jake very, very closely, so he might have Stephanie in the morning and Miriam in the afternoon, but they do work very, very closely with each other, and they know what type of day Jake had when he first came into school, and then they'll pass on that information, and it works smoothly then, that Jake knows, okay, well, I have this now today, and tomorrow I'll have this.
And as you mentioned, it's all about that routine for him as well.
And it is all about routine for him.
We'll come back to you in a moment's time, Brenda. We're going to say hello to Leo. Good morning to you, Leo.
Good morning.
How are you, young man? Who is your teacher?
My SNA is Linda.
Okay, Linda, now talk us through your daily routine. What does it involve?
In the morning, I come up to the unit and Linda helps me get ready for all my classes. And halfway through the class, I go on a movement break for about 10 minutes. And at the class, before break and lunch, I leave 5 minutes early to come back up to the unit and get ready for my next classes.
Okay, and then at the end of school then?
At the end of school, I leave 5 minutes early to get away from all the crowds.
Okay, great. And you feel well supported here in the school?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Great. Now, Daniel, you're a prefect. Good morning to you, young man.
Hello.
Yeah, great. Now, tell us, who is your SNA?
My SNA is Louise.
Louise. And how do you get on with Louise?
I get along very well with Louise.
Now tell me about your daily routine.
So I normally go up to the unit by 10 minutes early before any class to do any homework. And while I'm doing the homework, she normally gets my books ready for the next class or the classes I have ahead of me. Then once that happens, me and her go down to the class. And then if I need it during that class, I can take a movement break for normally 5 minutes.
Okay,
then
great. And you love it here in the school?
Yes, I absolutely love
And
it.
obviously you're the prefect and you love being prefect?
Yeah, I do. It lets me be the voice to people that would normally not have a voice in the school community.
Man. And someone also tells me you're a little bit of a messer, are you?
No, I haven't messed in my entire life.
He never messes in school. Before we let you go, you want to say a big shout out to someone, Brenda?
Yeah, Derek, I just want to say hello to Adrian O'Reilly, who watches the show every morning, and I told her I'd say hello, so hello. Adrian.
All right, okay, we're out of here. Thanks so much for joining us here this morning. SNA Appreciation Day here in St. Stephen's Secondary School in Ballyfermot. But for now, back to the studio. Thank you so much.
Derek,
Scores.
before
Thank
you
so
go
much.
away,
there,
can you
Derek.
hear us, Derek? Oh no, listen, we have to go. We'll talk to you in a minute. We're back to you now.